fun crochet tutorial for you. So I asked on Twitter on Monday if you wanted to see a video on how I did this today, or if you wanted a video on a craft tutorial. And although there is still 2 hours left of the poll, I need to get this video filmed. So craft tutorial 1, so I am coming at you today with a video on how to make your very own little chibi, I don't know how to say it, Baymax, and it's all in crochet and it's super cute. Big fan. If you voted for hair colour, don't panic, that video will be coming next week, so we're on it. But yes, my battery's running low and I still have the outro to film, so let's just get on with the tutorial, shall we? So I've popped a link to the pattern in the description box below. You're going to need some white double knit yarn, a 4mm crochet hook, or you can go any size as long as it fits the yarn. You're going to need black embroidery thread, scissors, red and black felt, polyfill and fabric glue. Yes, although you can sew the felt on, but hey. I am going to be using UK terminology throughout this video. Sorry if that confuses you. Basically, a double crochet is a US single crochet. We are going to start out by doing 6 double crochet into a magic ring. I don't show you how to do a magic ring in this video. I don't show you how to do any of the stitches in this video. If you need guidance on how to do that, there are many amazing crochet channels out there who talk you through the steps nice and slowly, and how to do the stitches, which is how I kind of re-taught myself to crochet. Then we're going to close up that magic ring nice and tightly, and then we're going to do 2 double crochet into each stitch round for a total of 12 double crochet. Words. I am in the process of drinking a tea out of a new mug that my friend gave me. I posted a picture on Instagram on Wednesday, if you haven't seen that already. But she's abandoning me. She's not abandoning me. She's leaving to become a fully qualified teacher, which is super exciting. But also really sad for me because she was my Frankfurt bestie and now she's leaving. Bad time to make friends is when you're living abroad, unless you're going to be living there permanently. Not fair. Anyway, you're going to hear a lot of rambling through this video. So next row we are going to double crochet in the next stitch and then do an increase, so do 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to keep repeating that the whole way round for a total of 18 double crochet for the row. And I do skip ahead, otherwise this video would be like over an hour and a half long. Next row you're going to do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches and then 2 double crochet in the next stitch. And you once again repeat that the whole way around for a total of 24 stitches. Nice and easy, just basic amigurumi stuff, basic increases, that kind of shebang. So in the next row you are going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches and then do 2 double crochet in the stitch after that. And once again repeat that the whole way around for a total of 30 double crochet. Because it's its head. So for the next 3 rows, rows 6, 7 and 8, you are just going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch round, so each row has 30 double crochet in it. Yes, it's when you're kind of building up the sides, because otherwise it would just be flat if you kept increasing. You know, it needs to have some substance to it as it's a round head. See, substance. The next row is going to be a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then you're going to decrease 1, and the decrease technique I chose was the invisible decrease, where you kind of insert your hook into the front loop of 2 stitches and then continue your double crochet, and by the end of the row, if you keep repeating that round, you should have 24 stitches on your row. Like I said, there are very talented people, and how I learned how to do an invisible decrease is by watching those people do it, so yes. So row 10, you are going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches and then decrease 1 and then 2, next 2 stitches, double crochet, decrease 1, repeat for a total of 18 double crochet round. And like I said, this is my first project where I've used an invisible decrease, I think. So that's exciting. I'm more excited to make more amigurumi now. I know how to decrease nicely because it always looked a bit messy before. But it won't look messy this time. So next row, you are going to double crochet in the next stitch and then decrease one, and then double crochet in the next stitch and then decrease one, and keep repeating round until you have a total of 12 double crochet in the full row, if that makes sense. Very nice. I am a fan of this hook. It's a nice hook. I do prefer for larger projects having one with a handle, so this one's all right for this project, but massive hooks. So that is not, his head isn't completely finished, obs, but you are now going to grab your polyfill or your stuffing or whatever you use. You can use the inside of a cushion as long as you're not selling it as a toy, and just make sure your loop is pulled through nice and large so you don't lose the loop, and just tightly stuff the head. I'm not very good at this. I feel like I should have used a slightly smaller hook. Maybe a 3.5 would have been better because the stuffing shows through slightly, but it's not too bad because Baymax is white and my stuffing was white, so it kind of works. It's fine. So now we're ready to start the next row. You are just going to decrease 6 times, and this proved very challenging for me because as it got smaller and I was trying to keep the stuffing in and I was trying to stay in shot, which I did so well, and all of this, it was, yeah, and my arms were aching lightly, not too bad by this point, but yes. I'm just making all the excuses, but this row took me far longer than I thought it would. Anyway, so I got round, I'm just repositioning and squidging the head a little bit. Very nice, very nice. Now we are about to start on the body. So you're going to do 2 double crochet in each stitch around to increase the row back up to 12 stitches. So this project is really interesting in that you don't make the head and the body separately. You make it as one, which I am a fan. And if you don't want to make a Baymax, just make the head and the body and turn it into a snowman, you know? Next row, you are going to double crochet into, oh no, I lied. You're going to do 2 double crochet into each stitch again for a total of 24 stitches. Oh, I got ahead of myself. Just a bit more of a rapid increase than I'm used to with Amigurumi. I did it right on the thing, it's just in my head because I'm recording the voiceover the day after making it. So next we are going to do a double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and then we are going to increase in the next stitch. So double crochet in the next 3 stitches and then 2 double crochet in the stitch after that. Repeat all the way around and you should have a total of 30 double crochet in your row. Use stitch markers if you don't like to concentrate and keep count. Some people don't like to keep count, I prefer counting. So you're going to double crochet in the next 4 stitches and then 2 double crochet in the stitch after that. So you should have a total of 36 double crochet by the end of the row, because you're going to keep repeating that round as well. And yes, I can count crochet whilst having a conversation. I've done it in my crafty chats a few times. I've done it while live streaming over on Pixel Pearl's channel, I believe. I think I live streamed over there and made a bag. Can't remember. And then for the next 4 rows, so rows 17, 18, 19 and 20, you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch round. So each row will have 36 double crochet in it because you're not increasing. Yes? Yes? Good. And I won't make you watch all 4 rows. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Wonderful. So now you are going to double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then you're going to decrease 1, once again, invisible decrease, amazing. And then in the next 4 stitches, you're going to do a double crochet and then decrease 1. And then you're going to keep repeating that round, and you should have 30 double crochet by the end of your row. Wunderbar. Now we're going to decrease again, so you're going to do double crochet in the next 3 stitches and then decrease 1. So just 1 stitch less than last time. And once again, repeat round for a total of 24 stitches. Apparently I took a long time doing this. Wish I could have a sip of tea, but that means leaning and interrupting the audio. I like to do my voiceovers in one fell swoop. That's just how I roll. If I make mistakes, I make mistakes. Row 23, you double crochet in the next 2 stitches and then whack out that invisible decrease once more. And once again, you're going to repeat that round and you should have a total of 18 double crochet in the row. And I'm going to have a sip of tea, so sorry if you hear noise. I love this mug, it's incredible, and it's huge. It's a massive mug, very exciting. Skipping ahead, wonderful. I didn't take a sip of tea, I was talking through it. I can in a second. So next row, you are going to double crochet in the next stitch and then decrease 1, and then you're going to double crochet in the next stitch and then decrease 1, and then once again you're going to repeat that round for a total of 12 stitches in your row. And now I will sip my tea. Whack out that polyfill. Wonderful. So once again, you are going to stuff this body until you can stuff it no more. I'm not very good at, I never think I stuff things enough, so maybe I went a bit overboard with this one, because you know, it's Baymax. He's inflated only when he got holes in him, and then he acted like he was drunk, which was like the funniest part of the film ever. I need to watch this film again. Oh, the Hero 6. I don't know if I can get past the really sad bit at the beginning. Spoiler alert, I know, but I'm not saying what happened. Just, you know, mentally prepare yourself for emotions. There's nothing worse than surprise sadness. Then you're going to decrease 6 times. So in the pattern it says to get the base down to 6 stitches, then stuff it. But I thought it would be easier to stuff it whilst you still had a bit of a larger hole. I'm just going to sip my tea and ignore the innuendos that are happening in my brain. So you are going to make sure it is a nice shape and that you've got enough stuffing in it. And I have a fly that's bothering me by flying in my face. Trim off and then pull the end of your yarn through your loop. Pull it nice and tightly. You can then sew in that end. And then I'm just making sure that he's a nice shape and make him do a little dance. Now we're ready to make the arms. Once again, making 2 of them because he's got 2 arms. 6 double crochet in a magic ring. Woo! If you can't do a magic ring, you can chain 4 and then join them up, or chain 2 and then do the stitches into the first chain. But I recommend learning how to do a magic ring if you want to get into Amigurumi, because it's so much easier. You're then going to close up the ring and you're going to do 2 double crochet in each stitch round. And I always find it a tough time getting my hook into that first stitch, but I managed it with ease this time. It's just the other arm I struggled with. I haven't had tea in ages because we haven't had milk. I had to do a food shop this morning before I ate breakfast. It was a traumatic experience. And now our stove won't stop clicking, which is very irritating. Anyway, row 3, double crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to do 2 double crochet in the stitch after that, so you're going to be increasing. You're going to repeat that the whole way around for a total of 18 double crochet in the row. And my arm itches and I have no free hands. This is traumatic. I can do nothing. I can do nothing. I can just talk to you about how itchy my hand is. And I've just realised I got the dishwasher on, so sorry if that noise you can hear. What? English. So row 4, you're going to double crochet in the next stitch and then you're going to decrease 1. And you're going to repeat that the whole way around for a total of 12 double crochet. Yes? I can't believe that I didn't realise that the dishwasher was on. How irritating and irresponsible of me. I've got too much other things to think about. So the next 2 rows, rows 5 and 6, bow off the fly. Rows 5 and 6 are going to be 1 double crochet in each stitch round. So once again, 12 stitches in your row. This fly is getting on my wick. Ugh! Fly off. Anyway, so then row 7, you are going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches and then decrease in the stitch after that. So at the end of the row, you will have 9 stitches. Yay! Oh, itchy leg. Everything wrong. Everything's going wrong. To the point where my brain is so scattered, I cannot speak English anymore. I wouldn't be able to speak any other language either, so don't panic. So for the next 4 rows, so rows 8, 9, 10 and 11, you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So each row will have 9 stitches in it, because you're not going to increase or decrease or any of that shebang. So you're making his arm. Then you're going to, I think maybe I show? Yes, I do show. So that is the hand, that's what it looks like. Gonna get some stuffing. And I tried to stuff it in using the end of my crochet hook, but that wasn't working. So I think I maybe needed something with a larger base, because I was just literally poking holes through my stuffing. But yeah, I just ended up using my hands. But you're only stuffing the very end, you don't want to stuff like the arm part. But then you're going to leave a long length, because that's what you're going to use to sew it on. And then finish off as usual, and then make another one. Ta-da! Now we're ready to make the leggies. Once again, make 2 of them. 6 double crochet into a magic ring for a total of 6 double crochet, obviously. Ooh, excuse me, my computer's making noises. How rude. It's taking me a long time to do these stitches. And then you're going to close up that magic ring. And then next round, you are going to do 2 double crochet in each stitch around for a total of 12 double crochet in a row. Why is amigurumi always done in multiples of 6, by the way? Why do you always start with 6 and then increase in multiples of 6? That's something that interested me, but it does mean my 6 times table has vastly improved. Okay. So for the next 3 rows, you are going to double crochet in each stitch around. So each of the next 3 rows are going to have 12 double crochet. Just pop my teacup down. Now I can itch my arm. It's probably that fly, because I keep seeing it fly around. It's making me all itchy and horrible and paranoid about everything. So I sewed on one arm and a leg. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to show you how to sew on the arms and the legs, because this tutorial is long enough. But I made sure that I sewed his hand to his side so the arms didn't stick up. But you can basically just position them where his arms and legs should be and sew them on. If you want him to have his arms somewhere else, you can do that. But I just sew them on using the basic sewing technique. Once again, sure, there are lots of videos online on how to sew together amigurumi. So then I cut a heart out of red felt. I just eyeballed all of my felt. I am very envious of people that can cut things really well out of felt, because I'm not one of those people. But I've seen people use those, you know, those paper punches, and apparently you can use them on some types of felt, which is pretty cool. And I kind of want to give it a go. And then once again, fabric gluing his eyes on. You can sew them on if you want to. And what I should have done is sewed the line between the eyes on first. Is that his mouth? I don't know. But I should have sewed that on first and then stuck the eyes over the top of where the needle came out. But I was too over enthusiastic, and I'm really bad at cutting circles out of felt, because once again I eyeballed it. Eyeballed it, because you get it, because I cut out eyes. Yeah, not funny, Hannah. Anyway, then I just took a length of embroidery floss, not very long, and my needle, and then I just sewed it on. It's not the most secure, but I'm hoping it won't be heavily played with, as it will be going to a 28-year-old, but who knows. Hopefully it will just be a display thing. But yes, I had to rearrange the eyes slightly to make sure it was covering up where the thread started and ended, and I should have sewn that on first before. Anyway, so I was going to sew back through my crochet work, but then I just decided to do what I always used to do and just sew through the crochet, because it gets caught on the stuffing, you know, so it's not going to come out that quickly. But feel free to fasten it off more securely if you are giving this to a child. I'm just a bit lazy. I just make sure that none of the black is showing, because that would be sad. And I made sure that I came out at the back of his head with the ends of my thread, so it wouldn't be in a too obvious place if any did show through. And then I'm just taking my needle and poking the ends of the thread back into his head, And there's your Baymax finished. And I make him dance in a second. So now you know how easy it is to make your own little crochet Baymax. As I said during the tutorial, I've popped a link to the pattern that I used in the description box of this video, so be sure to go and check that out so you can follow along with the pattern whilst you're following along with my tutorial. The pattern is written in US crochet terminology, if that helps you out at all. But yes, I will be giving this to my friend, and I'm very excited, and I hope that she likes it. She's recently moved house, so it's going to be a nice little housewarming present for her. So cute! I need to crochet more things like this. Although my arms are killing me. I need to get some muscles. If you did enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Your support means the world to me. And why not hit subscribe? I post a new craft tutorial here in the corner of craft every Sunday, and then I post bonus videos in the week as well. So, you know, you have no reason not to hit subscribe, really. If you have any tutorial requests, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And yes, in the description box you will find links to all of my social media and also link to my Patreon account, and I will be doing a giveaway on my Patreon account as soon as I have reached my first goal on there. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning, head on over to my Patreon account and become a patron, and then I will be able to do a giveaway for you. But now I'm really scared that my battery's going to die, so I really need to wrap this video up. If you decide to recreate anything using one of my tutorials, I want to see a picture of it, so feel free to post a picture on social media using the hashtag #thecornerofcraft so I can check it out for myself. With all that being said, thank you very much once again for watching, and I shall see you very soon in my next video. Bye! It's Hannah, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute and fun peyote ring.